This man led Southern California from 76 to 82 and returned to the Trojans from 93 to 97 before finishing his career at UNLV. Coach John Robinson.
John Robinson. Following a legend is not a welcome situation for any new coach. Yet John Robinson's overall winning percentage at Southern California was nearly identical to that of the great John McKay. Like McKay, Robinson's teams featured great running backs. He won 5 conference crowns, had 10 ranked teams, and claimed a share of the 1978 National Championship. At the close of his career, he coached 6 seasons at Nevada, Las Vegas, returning respectability to the Rebel program. There he won yet another bowl game, finishing with an overall postseason mark of 8-1.
Coach Robinson, you found the legend in John McKay at USC. How difficult was that to keep those expectations high and maintain those expectations at USC and continue to win at that high level?
Well, the good thing was he left me a lot of good players. The bad thing was I lost the first game. And I did not realize my contract was week to week, and they were about to finish it. But it was a great place. You know, all that any coach can ask for is a chance to have good players and a chance to win, and certainly I had that there.
Coach, you grew up with legendary coach and legendary sport commentator John Madden. In fact, you guys were kindergarten classmates together. Can you talk about the relationship with John Madden growing up?
Well, we started actually in the 3rd grade, and we were 2 guys that didn't want to work on any kind of summer jobs or anything like that. We just wanted to play sports. We were going to be 2 of the greatest athletes that ever lived.
Who was a better athlete?
Let me finish. Until about 13 or 14, and we began to realize that one was lousy and the other was really lousy. He was really lousy. But we wanted to be coaches, and we both got chances to go to college, and we had parallel just careers kind of in terms of our early times. And when we had a deal, the guy that got a job first would hire the other one. John got the Raider job and called me, and something had happened. I had just gotten a promotion at the University of Oregon, so I stayed. But later I did go up there for a year, and you know, that's the craziest place on earth, you know. And when John coached, he had great teams and he was truly a great coach. The great thing about it for us was that I got the USC job. We went to the Rose Bowl on January 1. He brought the Raiders in there 2 weeks later for the Super Bowl versus the Vikings. So here's 2 doofuses from Daly City, California, and suddenly have this thing happen to him. John was a great coach and you know, my best friend.
Coach, you've had tremendous success, obviously, at the collegiate level, but also at the NFL level with the Rams. Why is it so difficult for college coaches now to make the transition to try to get to the NFL and have success?
I think they get bad jobs. Really, I mean, when you come down to it, it's organizations that don't quite know what to do. I think the good NFL organizations are grounded in the NFL, choose people that they know. I think some of the weaker franchises tend to go for people they don't know, and it gives a chance for college coaches to go, but not very many have gone into strong programs, and I think that's it. And plus, the NFL game is different. I think you have to recognize the type of talent that it needs to be successful. You know that it is different from college football, and so I think that those are the causes.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Hall of Fame, College Football Hall of Fame coaches. Now we're going to go over to our side stage with Jeff Jefferson, his first special guest of the evening. Jeff.
Thanks a lot, Mark. There is a situation in college football that's very unique in that there are a lot of fathers and sons who have coached together on the same staff. The Holtzes, Spurriers, Bowdens, Paternos, and the Robinsons. This is David Robinson, who is on his dad's staff at USC and UNLV. What was he tougher as, dad or head coach?
Well, he was much tougher as the head coach. I think he's pretty easygoing at home. He liked to relax when he got home, so it wasn't a lot of yelling at me at that time. But once I became an assistant for him, then I said, wow, this is quite different than what he is at the house. So.
If a tight end for the Trojans missed a block, would you hear about it at home or in the meeting room?
Well, I think most other coaches that he would talk to nicely, you got to work on that to get them doing that. And me, it would be like, damn it, get him doing the right thing right now. So I think, it was easier for him to yell at me than it was for, he knew I wasn't, going to, get mad or be confrontational with him. So.
That first game your dad mentioned, tell us a little bit of story about what happened in the locker room before the first John Robinson team hit the field.
Well, he was very excited about this first team. He'd always wanted to be a head coach, and he finally got his big chance. And he had got the team all riled up and crazy in the locker room. And then he brought them down the USC tunnel, and they were sitting in there, and he said, "Let's go." He yelled at them and he said, "Let's go." And he started running on the field, and the whole team ran right over on top of him and knocked him down. And the thing kept, running as.
He got back up okay, didn't he?
Yeah, well, what happened was I think he lost that game 51-7, but I don't think they didn't lose a game for 2 years after that. So.